Hi guys, so I ended the last video fixing this area up. I also talked about the personal significance of this painting, which originated from imposter syndrome. In this video, I'm going to be focusing more on the process and my techniques, since I know a lot of you had many questions about it. Also, you're going to be finishing the painting. This is also my first time working on a large scale drawing such as this, so I will be sharing what I learned throughout the process. If you are an artist looking for advice, I would say that everything that I learned or I'm sharing in today's video is not set in concrete, and you can always explore different things and find out what works for you. Hi guys, so crazy thing happened. I got sick for like a week and I couldn't work on this painting for that duration. But yesterday, the entire day I was working on it and I am like done, not done, but like roughly done with the other half of the back. I am excited to finish this painting. Also guys, I quickly want to mention that everything that I am using in today's video, all the art supplies are linked in the description below, so you can check it out if you want them. I also want to mention how along with the painting I've also been working on my website, and I constantly come across obstacles because I had to like migrate my website from one provider to the other, so it's been a little difficult and it's the first time that I'm doing this, and also I'm the opposite of tech savvy, so it has been taking some time, but I am so close to the launch of the website, and I'm sure by the time this video is up, the website would have been up, and I want you guys to check it out. I'll definitely have a fine art print the size of the painting that I made, and if you guys like my lotus painting, you should check it out. Not only my paintings, I've also been working on some exciting designs, jewelry specifically, so stay tuned. I am working with graphite on paper for this piece. I have already shared this artwork on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, and one comment I kept receiving was that many people thought it was a charcoal drawing. The magic, however, lies in the materials. I chose pencils with rich black pigments and minimal reflection, which stand out compared to regular graphite pencils. Another key aspect I focused on was layering. Layering is only possible with high quality paper, otherwise you risk tearing it apart. Hi guys, I am so close to the completion of the back. It's really exciting. I have realized that the most time consuming part was obviously the hair, and rest is kind of flowing through. Let's see how much longer it takes me to complete the painting. I am so excited to do the background because I'm going to be making it really dark so that the subject like pops through. Let's see how it goes. I cannot wait to witness that contrast and shadow moment. So yeah. For this artwork, I needed a paper that was both large and durable. I found this Strathmore paper, which I'll link below. It's 300 GSM and it worked well overall, but I wasn't entirely satisfied with it. I think it's a decent choice for beginners who are still exploring and learning, but I'd like to try something different for future pieces. Hi guys, so I am nearing the end of the painting and I am just so beyond excited. I think I am going to be done with the entire subject in 3 days. That's it, that's all I need. Right now I'm working on the hand, and since they were quite not in focus, it's quite difficult to make out the shadows in the forms, but I think I can do this. As for pencils, I used Faber-Castell and Staedtler. The Faber-Castell pencils were easier to blend, while the Staedtler ones excelled in blocking out deep blacks. Both had their strengths and I'll link them below as well. The hair took the most time to complete. It required careful study of the strands, highlights, and shadows. The back, on the other hand, was tricky when it came to achieving a smooth texture. Hi guys, so yesterday I completed the hands. Now all that's left is a little detailing in the back and my pants that I'm wearing. Pants are mostly black, so I don't think that's gonna take a long time. It has truly been incredible working on this painting, and during the time that I was working on this painting I got 2 more ideas of graphite drawings. But before that, I would like to finish my scoliosis series. So the next painting is going to be titled Break Free. As the name suggests, it's going to be about breaking free from the constraints that we create in our mind. Though the problems are very much there, we can find our own escapes, and that's the beauty of life, in my opinion. So yeah. In my last video, I mentioned how the fixative spray I used caused patches on the paper. These patches were invisible at first but became noticeable once I added graphite. To fix this, I had to work around them to create an even look. While I'm making this lower part that's completely black, I am very confused about the background, if I should be using a charcoal stick or a graphite stick. So a charcoal stick will give me a much blacker result, and the reason why I don't want to go with the graphite stick is because it's gonna give me really bad reflection. I tried to powder the stick down, and since it's water soluble, it's kind of forming like these chunks, which I am not a fan of. So I am very confused about that right now, but let's see what I go with. Hi guys, so I got the work down from the easel and laid it flat on this table, because now all that's left is the background and I need the surface to be flat so that the charcoal or the graphite powder that I'm about to use will not fall on the subject. So something that I've been extremely confused about is if I should be using graphite powder or charcoal powder. So the thing is, if I use graphite powder, I know for a fact that it is going to come out patchy. The thing is, I wasn't able to find the perfect graphite crayons. And the thing with using charcoal is that because the subject is entirely graphite, it might overpower the subject. So I would like to show you guys the difference between the charcoal and the graphite. I kind of made a sample. Okay, so it's really messy, I'm sorry about that, but this is graphite and this one is charcoal. Now on the camera they kind of seem the same in terms of value, but I don't know if you can tell, this is quite patchy. So the graphite crayon that I did manage to get is water soluble. To get those really dark values, I need to dilute it in water, so it's going to be very difficult to transition between the two. This is charcoal, and the transition of the values will be kind of seamless. I obviously did this in a hurry. I wasn't giving it much thought, so I am sure that it's going to look better. So let's see how it goes. I think I've made a decision. I cannot use the charcoal powder and take a chance and let it overpower the subject. So initially I'm going to go with graphite powder, and if I think it's needed for the darkest values, I'm going to be using charcoal. Let's see how it goes. I realized that I haven't spoken about erasers, and I think it's very important. I used 4 different types of erasers, and I know 4 might seem a lot, but I think they are very, very important. A kneadable eraser, a pencil eraser, the Tombow mono eraser, and an electric eraser. Each one serves a unique purpose that we will be talking about more in detail later, but right now let's focus on the background. Hi guys, so I'm trying to make this work with the graphite, but it's not giving the dark black values which I knew would happen, but I could not risk it with the overpowering effect of charcoal. So I'm just gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna add like darker shadows with my darker pencils, and let's see if that works. Right now there's a clear difference between this and this, which shouldn't be there. So I'm gonna work towards making a dark black shadow here. So yeah. I am done with today's painting session. I am going to end it here. I am halfway through with the work. I just need one more day and we are done. I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek. So yeah. Hi guys. So the last 2 days I spent on completing the background. It has been incredible. However, I am still not completely satisfied with the background. So I am going to work on it today as well. I have spray fixed the entire thing, so I don't think there's any possible way for me to ruin this. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So getting back to the erasers, the kneadable eraser is perfect for creating soft highlights and can be shaped to suit your needs. The pencil eraser worked well for delicate highlights that aren't too sharp but still noticeable. The Tombow mono eraser was great for less precise areas and worked in the same way as the pencil eraser. And finally, the electric eraser was my go-to for sharp, striking highlights. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I've probably talked about this earlier, but I want to mention it again, is that I have finally released limited edition fine art prints on my website. This has truly been a dream come true. I do not care about the sales. I mean, I do, but like not as much as this just coming true and me working towards it. There were so many obstacles through the process. I knew that it was difficult, but I also knew that it was doable. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and see you guys in the next one.